Hello, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. My name is Lily. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so happy to be here with you. I thought I would squeeze in one last video for 2021. And ta-da! Look at my hands. Messy hands. Messy hands equals happy hands. Yay! Happy dancing hands. And I had a little accident with some Jane Davenport watercolor pens. Yeah. And I didn't realize it until they got all over my hands. So that's what that was. So there you go. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it is the last day of 2021? You guys, it went by in such a flash. But here I am squeezing in one last video, and I'm almost done with my Christmas junk journal. And I thought it would be fun to do a layout with you today. And this page is December 8th. I've kind of jumped all over the place with the junk journal. And look at it. It is 7 inches wide when it just sits on the table like this. 7 inches. Can you believe that? But I did measure it. And if I squeeze it shut and tie it with that cute little ribbon, it's about 3 inches. So not too bad. And I still have a few days that I need to finish. I'm trying not to add anything in it, but it's so hard. It's so hard for me to keep myself from adding all of these treasures and goodies. What we're going to do is work on December 8th, and I kind of, like I did with a lot of the other pages, I would place the items in there and then get back to it later. This is a combination of 2 days, December 8th and Christmas Eve, December 24th. And I thought this envelope gave me a really good idea, and I want to make it like a flip out pocket, and I wasn't sure how I was going to execute it, but I had a vision, and I didn't forget. I've been trying to make little notes on sticky notes or scratch piece of paper as to the ideas as they would come, because I would worry that I would forget what I wanted to do. But anyway, I'm going to try to execute it here. Now, on December 8th, we were tossing around ideas for recipes for Christmas Eve, and my son-in-law and I thought it would be a great idea to make a pot roast. And so he actually sent me the recipe via Instagram, and then I watched the video and jotted down the recipe. You guys, it turned out amazing. Now, I'm not going to take all the credit for it because my youngest daughter, my son-in-law's wife, obviously, she's the one that cooked it that night. I just took a picture as I was showing off the beauty of the pot roast, but it turned out absolutely amazing. If you want a copy of this recipe, I am happy to share it with you. Just let me know in the comments below. But it turned out so super delicious, you guys. And my youngest daughter did such a great job. It was mouth-watering. It was just absolutely delicious. And so that's what we're going to document on this page right here. That's why it's kind of a two-in-one page. I'm combining both days into one. So the envelope that I have is, I don't want to call it a junk mail envelope, but because it's not junk mail, it was an envelope from one of the Christmas cards that I received from one of my dear friends in California. And I folded it in half, and now I want to make two pockets out of it and have it flip out so that when I open it, I can actually journal on the inside part. And I had played around with it when I first kind of had the idea, and I didn't know if I wanted it to flip out horizontally or vertically, and so I just put it back in the book, and I thought, well, hopefully the ideas will come to me as I start working on it. And so I am going to trim down the picture of me holding the pot roast. I know it looks like I made it, but I didn't. I just want to make that clear. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit to fit better into that front pocket. But I'm also going to trim down a little bit of the envelope, just so it looks like a cascading pocket, so that the recipe card will sit in the background taller than the picture or the pocket in the front. So when we fold it up, it kind of cascades. So that's what I'm thinking about. So is everyone, you guys ready to bring in 2022? Oh my gosh, lots of things to think about for the new year. I wish all of you well and a beautiful evening bringing in 2022. If you've already brought in the new year, happy new year to you. Okay, so you could see how I'm also thinking about notching out so that my face isn't covered. And so that is what I'm trying to figure out here. But do you see what I'm referring to about cascading, having the front pocket a little bit shorter than the back pocket? And so I think this is fun. I have used junk envelopes in the past, but I've usually used them like within the signature. So it's almost like a page in the signature, and you're able to use the left and the right side as a pocket. But this little flip out I thought was kind of cool. These backdrop papers from Tim Holtz's Christmas release are beautiful. They are gorgeous, and I almost didn't want to use them. They are so pretty. But I did. I just kind of went for it because I don't want to hoard anything. I want to use them, and the best place to use items that we absolutely treasure and love is in our own personal junk journals. I mean, I also enjoy using some of my favorite things in the junk journals that I make, that I gift or I sell, but there are those special pieces that we kind of tend to hold on to, and those are perfect for our scrapbooks or junk journals or whatever, or however you use your memory keeping. I've decided between these two, and this was a tough choice because I love that red plaid paper. Love it. But I set it aside before I changed my mind. And even then, I'm still kind of going back and forth between the two. But look at that red plaid. I actually have a red plaid shirt that I've worn this month, and I love it. It has become one of my favorite December shirts. But I ultimately decide on the green. And I believe that's, I think they're holly leaves in the background. I don't remember, but it paired perfectly with the photograph because I think there's salad in the picture, and so it kind of, it meshed well. So I'm committing, I'm going to glue it down, and there's no turning back. So I just wanted to add a little bit of sturdiness to the picture because I'm still printing them on regular copy paper. It's actually a better quality copy paper than what I've used in the past. And so it's not as flimsy. I mean, it's still pretty thin, but not as thin. But it's still not photo paper or presentation paper. I have tried searching for it. I still can't find it, you guys. It'll come up. It'll come up when I'm looking for something else. So I'm just going to trim around it. and mat it. And I didn't measure, but it actually fit into the pocket perfectly. I didn't even think about measuring it, but you'll see how it like fits snug. I thought I would have to trim a little bit more off, but nope, it was just fine. So I have a few more pages left to finish journaling in, and one of the things that I have really enjoyed with this Christmas junk journal or December daily are all of the photographs that I have taken to include, and I have discovered that I love adding pictures to my junk journals, and I think that's what makes them so thick. Plus all of the embellishments that I like to add in there. But yes, pictures in my junk journals I love. I am thinking about what type of junk journal I want for 2022. I may create a few different ones. One where I could include tons of pictures, and another where I can do more of quote journaling and maybe start some faith journaling. So I have a lot of ideas that are kind of going through my mind, and so we'll just see. I'm still thinking about it, and once I decide, I'll just begin to create, or let it just fall into place naturally, whatever I'm in the mood for. So I kind of struggled with this notch, and I wasn't wearing my glasses. Plus, I was also standing, and so I kind of did the best I could. But don't look too close, because those cut marks, or the cutting is kind of crooked, but that's okay. It's my own personal junk journal, so I can give myself some slack. So see how you could see my face now. And that little edge there looks unfinished, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe doodle a little scalloped edge, or maybe find a sticker I can use around it, or washi tape. I'm not sure, but I don't like how it looks unfinished. I think it's fun to be able to use and repurpose junk mail envelopes and found items. And like I had recently commented on one of my videos about the joy that I get from repurposing items. And I love a good haul, though. You know, I do love going out and getting some new goodies. But I really do get more joy out of reusing everyday items, found items, or items that, would normally go into the trash bin. So this makes me very happy. I wasn't sure if I was going to completely glue down the back of that envelope to the page, or keep it as a tuck spot, but I did decide to just glue the entire thing down. And I'm going to cut out just a tiny little notch. I wanted to keep that frayed edge, that torn edge look. Well, it's not just a look. I really did just tear that open. But I wanted to keep part of that there. So I'm just cutting out, just snipping off or trimming off a piece of that envelope, just so it's easier to tuck the recipe card in there. A lot of my other junk journals have recipes in them. I do have I used to keep in my kitchen a recipe box, and I still have it with different recipes I refer to. I don't cook as much as I used to. I do, however, cook for special occasions. But now I have discovered, and even in the last few years, that I like putting my recipes in my junk journals because they tell a story. And that's exactly what this is. Now, I remember from my junk journal 2 years ago, there was a chicken salad recipe in there, and I have referred to that a few times. Not recently, because I still haven't been able to find my Christmas junk journal 2019, but there's a really good recipe in there for chicken salad. So I'm gluing it down, and I really like how this turned out. I like that the envelope flips down and not to the side. Oh my gosh, those fingers, you guys. I tried everything. Now, I'm not going to apologize for my stained fingers, but I tried everything to get that blue off. Alcohol, what else? The sanitizing gel. I can't remember what it's called. My mind just went blank. And even tried using cleaning wipes, not like the baby wipes, but like the cleaning kind. The disinfecting wipes, yeah, nothing. So I'm going to live with this for a few days, I'm sure. Meanwhile, all the other ladies and gentlemen are out getting beautiful manicures to bring in the new year, and I will have these tinted hands. That's okay. It shows how much fun I have been having playing with my supplies, even though it was an accident. So look at how nice that recipe card fits into the envelope. It was meant to be. I didn't even trim it down. It just fits so perfectly in there. And oh, I'm not done with this. I'm not done with the picture. I am going to embellish it just a little bit more. And I'm having a lot of fun going through all of my stickers. I think that in this junk journal, I have used stickers more than I ever have before. Usually my stickers go into my pocket journaling. That's where I go crazy with the stickers. But a lot of them are losing their sticky, so I need to use them up. I mean, we can always use glue to keep them down, but that's just a sign that they're getting old, so we need to use them. So I am adding 24, just so we all know that was Christmas Eve dinner. And we typically, growing up, we would have a huge dinner Christmas Eve, where we would make tamales and pozole. And so I kind of went off the charts here and, not off the charts. I kind of went askew and made a different recipe because we wanted to try something new. And it turned out great. And then we usually have leftovers on Christmas Day. That's how we do it. And what am I thinking? I am looking for my stickers. Look at these cute little tags that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. And they got misplaced, and so I just came across them. Not sure if I'll be able to use them in this junk journal as much as I wanted to, but somehow they fell in between the cracks, and I just came across them. More word stickers. So the other stickers that I showed a moment ago, those are stickers from all of the craft kits that I used to subscribe to, like Citrus Twist, and I think I've mentioned that in the past. And I'm using all of them. I'm going through all of them to see what is best for this picture. And so I love little word stickers, you guys. I really do. And so now I'm deciding between these. These are Tim Holtz stickers, and I'm deciding between the black with the gold lettering or the white one. But I went with the white one just so it stands out from, because the picture is a little bit dark. And so this reads, best day ever. It was a great day. It was a great evening. We had such a great time. Just sitting around, telling stories, laughing, talking, eating, drinking. Good times. Good times. So this is where I worried that it wouldn't fit. Oh, perfect. It fit perfectly. So see how that edge? Yeah, I'm not liking that little edge. So I don't finish it. I'm not sure what to do, but I'll work on that later when I go through the pages and add the final touches and finish it off. And then hopefully next week, the first week of January, I will do a flip through of the completed journal. I'm planning on next week, but let's just say sometime in January I will do a flip through of this junk journal. I can't commit to a day because I don't know what January is going to be like. Lots of new things going on. And I have been really busy with my new job this week. So look at how perfect that is. So now I have all of that space right there so that I could document and journal more about Christmas Eve and the pot roast dinner. But yes, I am loving my new position. I have started working on a new file this week. And so I was a little bit nervous about it, but so far so good. And so I'm really enjoying. You know, I haven't worked on preparing documents in a few years. So, and remember, this is for my transaction coordinator job, not my real estate sales job, just transaction coordinator, where there's there's always a lot of documents involved in real estate. But as a transaction coordinator, I'm helping others with their documents. And so that's why I was feeling a little bit nervous, but it's keeping me busy and I am loving it because it's been since 2018 where I had to be responsible for documents for other agents' documents. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a great way to end 2021, starting off with a new venture, new opportunity. So I'm really excited about that. You know, these stickers, I love them. They're also part of the Tim Holtz collection. But for some reason, these are not sticking very well. I don't know why. Some of them, it's my fault because I peel them off and then decide on something else, and then I try to stick it back on there, and I go back and forth with them. But this one was a brand new sticker, and it didn't have any sticky on it, so that's why I'm adding a little bit of the adhesive. So I really wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful 2022. Do what brings you joy. Do what makes you happy. Surround yourself by the people that make you happy. I think that is also very important. And execute those things that you have on your wish list, one at a time. Baby steps. So see how I do that? I pull the stickers and I play around with them and then I put them back. Those I understand that they're not going to be as sticky because I keep I keep pulling him off the sheet. But the other ones, that's okay. That's okay. We have glue. Let me know what you have planned, or what you've planned for bringing in the new year. And if you have any major plans for next year, or anything that's been on your bucket list that you would love to accomplish in 2022. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed watching this video, and I sure hope you found it helpful and it inspires you to create and use up the supplies that you have, and also repurpose those treasures and those found items. But I really like how it turned out. I may add a little clip there just to keep it closed. But yeah, it looks great. I really like it. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so happy, and I am so grateful that you have been with me throughout 2021. I can't even express in words how excited I am that my channel continues to grow, and it's because of you. And it, to me, it just means that you are enjoying my content, and you are here supporting me, and I appreciate you. Virtual hugs to each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is the way I say goodbye to 2021, but I look forward to 2022 and all of you here along with me for the ride. Let's enjoy and make the best of it, you guys. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you later, and I will see you next month, 2022. You guys take care. Hugs and kisses to all of you. Bye.